Rest is not reward. It's the foundation for everything. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to push yourself to exhaustion before you allow yourself to breathe. Rest isn't laziness, it's fuel. If you keep running without pausing, you're not moving forward, you're just burning out. It's time to stop glorifying exhaustion and start recognizing rest for what it really is, the foundation of everything. We live in a world that worships the grind, where pushing yourself to the brink is applauded, where exhaustion is a badge of honor, where we've been taught to believe that rest is something you have to earn. And let me tell you something, that's bullshit. Rest is not a reward. It's not a prize for burning yourself out. Rest is the foundation of everything you do. You don't need to justify rest with exhaustion. You don't need to reach a breaking point before you give yourself permission to breathe. Because rest isn't the opposite of work. It's what makes great work possible. And if you refuse to slow down, if you keep pushing, grinding, hustling without ever stopping to refuel, you're not actually getting ahead. You're just running yourself into the ground. In my experience, I used to believe that I had to earn my rest, that I could only take a break after I've pushed myself to my absolute limit. That rest was something to squeeze in only after everything else was done. And you know what happened? I burned out hard, because the truth is there's always more to do, always another task, another deadline, another reason to keep going. And if you don't make rest a priority, the world won't do it for you. Everything changed for me when I stopped treating rest like a luxury and started treating it like a necessity. Because when I finally allowed myself rest, when I gave myself permission to slow down, something incredible happened. My focus got sharper. My creativity came back stronger. And my energy is lasting. I wasn't just surviving anymore. I'm thriving now. Here are some truths. Rest is non-negotiable. It's not a privilege. It's not something you fit in. It's essential. You deserve rest now. You don't need to hit rock bottom to take a break. You don't have to be exhausted to deserve rest. And rest fuels action. Without rest, your work suffers, your decisions get worse, and your motivation fades. Rest isn't the enemy of success. It's the fuel for it. Some new insights that I've learned that will change how you see rest. Consider the science of rest. Studies show that rest is crucial for memory, creativity, and problem solving. Your brain literally needs downtime to function at its best. Think about the myth of hustle culture. Research exposes how glorifying non-stop work actually makes us less productive, more stressed, and more prone to burnout. Consider rest as productivity. Studies in restful productivity reveal that strategic breaks can actually improve performance, helping you get more done without draining yourself in the process. Now let's reframe it. What if rest wasn't something you had to deserve, but something you simply allowed yourself? What if rest wasn't the opposite of success, however, the foundation of it? What if instead of feeling guilty for resting, you saw it as an investment in your future self? So here's some advice. Schedule rest like an appointment. Block out time for it. Treat it like a non-negotiable meeting with yourself. Practice micro rests, even on busy days. Take 5-minute breaks to step away, breathe, and reset. Redefine rest. Rest isn't just sleep. It's anything that recharges you. A walk, a book, music, meditation. Find what works for you. Listen to your body. Exhaustion isn't a sign of strength, it's a warning. When your body asks for rest, give it. No guilt, no justification. So let's try this. Stop waiting until you collapse to take a break. Rest isn't weakness. Rest isn't selfish. Rest isn't something you have to earn. Rest is fuel. You don't move forward by running yourself into the ground. You move forward by making sure you have the energy to keep going. So take the break, not because you've done enough, not because you've earned it, because you are enough. If this message spoke to you, send it to someone who needs to hear it. Let's remind each other that we don't have to break ourselves to prove our worth. You don't have to collapse before you deserve to rest. You don't have to suffer before you deserve peace. You don't have to prove anything. Just breathe and take a rest.